What's up, guys? Mike Gardner, aka Mike Rage. Uh, with all the shenanigans that went on, I think everybody should watch this. Just not just Pepper people, just individuals in itself. Today, I'm going to touch on a lot of subjects. I'm going to touch on individuality and self promotion, and not self promotion of myself, self promotion of other individuals, and of course of events that happened. Now, I'm not going to get into detail this time. I'm not going to mention names and call people out. You have to understand individuality. That's who I am. I'm not going to change for anybody. If you guys don't like it, that's the way it is. Usually, I'm one of the most humbled people. My wife is one of the most humble people. We do a lot for the community. We give away a lot. We teach a lot. We learn. We learn from other people as well. There's always something to learn. We're educated. We're a legit business, and this is what we do. Of course, within our community, for the people who aren't in the Pepper community, you have your trolls and you have your people and you have your entities who like to stir things up and like to make things difficult for people. And that's when self promotion comes into play. See, here's the way it works. I call you out. You post memes or videos or bad things in the groups and in your back chats. And here's what happens, it's self promotion, not for us, for you. People start to look at the pattern and look at the people and look who's posting these things and who's saying negative things and realize who the cliques are and who the troublemakers are and how to eliminate them. I've seen a lot of chats today. Like I said, we're in pretty much every chat there is. I'm disappointed in a few because there's still a few that normally wouldn't talking to some people that I've had blocked for months. And it's funny because, like I said, like Tammy and I said, when we go about our day, we have a great marriage and a great life. And we always move forward with business. That's just the way we are. But for you guys, we took nothing but space up in your head. That's all you guys can think or talk about. I've seen like screenshot upon screenshot, and that's what you guys have to realize. You guys are in groups, you guys are in these little cliques, and you have your little back channel chats. But all those messages get out so everybody can see them. And not only that, they circulate through Messenger and they go from profile to profile, and people see them and they see who the troublemakers are. So when I said self promotion, it's self promotion for the negativity, the people spreading negativity. And it's a constant pattern. You can see who it is. And it's a very select few. The problem is people talk about division, and it isn't people like us. What you have to understand is people like us will defend ourselves. We've never ever attack anybody. We're very humbled. People know who talk to us and who are friends with us. We do a lot of things behind the scenes for people that no one even knows about. We donate to veterans. We donate all over the place, and we do a lot of good things in the community. In our community, not just the Pepper community, but in society, in our community, in our town, and everything like that. And and you have to understand, you always have these people where you will take up space in their mind, whether they're jealous or have nothing to do or anything like that. This is what they do. And I look at it from a business aspect. Everything me and Tammy do is from a business aspect. And the way you have to look at it is, this is what these people are doing. This is what they're wasting their time on. This is why they've never succeeded. This is why they're so bitter. And this is why they attack people like me and Tammy and will attack people like you. The funny thing is for a lot of newcomers, never gravitate to a clique. Be an individual. Always be yourself. Always be true. Look for the knowledge and look for the people who are knowledgeable. Never follow the cliques, especially the cliques with the negativity. Because if there's negativity within that group or within that clique, one day that negativity is going to turn on you. They all turn on each other. When they don't have anybody to attack, they attack each other. And that's the way it is. I mean, statistically, if you look it up, that's the way it works. They will, if there's any group, negative, you know, impact or whatever, and they're posting memes and they're posting things about people and talking crap about people, eventually that person that they're talking crap about is going to be you. That's just the way it is statistically, and that's the way society works. These people are leeches. They leech off of drama, and they have nothing better to do. And I'm not necessarily going to talk crap about the people in general because it's a pattern. They self-promoted themselves. Everyone who's posting like the screenshot of me and my wife in a video and making memes calling me Mike Rage. Oh, Mike Rage. That's my freaking name. Like, thank you. Or Angry Man. Oh, that doesn't upset me. You want to know why? Because I'm an individual. That's who I am. When I talk and I'm passionate and I get loud, and it doesn't necessarily mean I'm angry. I could be laughing at you, but I'm an individual. And that's what I encourage all of you to be. I encourage all of you to be individuals, especially within the community. No one likes success. There's select people who try to control the flow, control seed flow and sauce flow and product flow. We had an individual message us the other night who him and his family and his kids were threatened because he was making the same product as other individuals and they got upset. These are the pipe. That is the typical, and I hate to bring politics into this because I don't really want to, but it's the typical pattern. This is what happens. They'll threaten you. They'll threaten. I mean, it's liberal tactics. I'm sorry. It's actually communist tactics, not even liberal. And I don't take part in the party. I'm my own individual. I believe in my own beliefs, and I'm a constitutionalist. That's besides the fact. Let's get off the subject of politics. But let's talk about business. Now, you may see us defend ourselves because that's the type of people we are. We are not going to lay down for anyone. And I encourage anyone who's being attacked to stand up for yourself. If you want to be successful in what you're doing or your endeavor or even your hobby, you have to drive forward. You have to, every free hour you get, you have to drive forward. If you want success, never let, who cares about any of these people? No offense, you will build relationships on Facebook, but most of these people are fly-by-nighters and you'll never see them again. They don't matter in your life. What matters is you. If you want success, you are the one that creates the success, no one else. The negative, listen, sometimes bad publicity is good publicity. If you look at what we did the other night, we stood up for ourselves. Our shop is blowing up. These people are talking crap, and these people think it's hurting us when actually our business is doing great. I mean, we're getting more sales now. People realize what's going on in the community and believe in us, and we're getting a lot of positive feedback. I mean, these guys have to realize there's only probably about 20 or 30 of them really in the community, maybe 100 because they have a little henchman, but the thing is you're letting those little small percentages control the flow of the actual pepper community. When there's divide, these individuals are controlling it, and it's been ongoing for a while. If I look back to 2018, because I have screenshots from an old account from 2018, because I was in the pepper community then too. Same pattern, same things, and some of them are the same people. And if I go back to 2008 when I was growing, because I did have an Instagram account in 2008, I can probably see the same pattern. And the funny thing is people think that we just started. No, we built this business within a year. We succeeded and we strived and we're still moving forward. And a lot of people want to down it. They think we just started growing. It's not how it happened. I mean, I was crossing into, I made my first Chinense cross in 2008, but I mean, I backed them, animated everything. I was crossing everything. And back then, I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. I was just doing it to have fun because it was my hobby, and then fast forward 2022, here we are, business, nursery, growing, selling product everywhere. And you have to drive for it. Nothing comes for free. Every free spare time, you have to drive forward. You have to push your business. If you have a dream, take it. Take it. Run with it. You never know what's going to happen unless you step your foot out that door and try. And don't let negativity, like what's happening, bring you down. Now, you may see us and we get upset and we make our points and we call people out, but that's because we're standing up for ourselves. Do you think these people affect us or affect our business? They don't. People talk about us submitting to the world's hottest pepper, to Guinness Book of World Records, and there's all these people. It's like what they get in their ear, they actually believe. Do you think we would actually start the process and submit if we didn't have anything? I mean, be realistic. Do you think we would spend that amount of money to start the process if we didn't have anything? See, this is what the people believe other people. They believe the clicky thing, and they don't understand. They don't understand what goes into it to begin with. The packet, the process, the money. You guys have no idea what goes into it. And, don't be jealous of an individual if you can't do it yourself. Be happy for them. Same thing happened when we were attacked. That individual, when we first were attacked, the first individual, we actually congratulated him and told him to go for it. And we probably would have helped him through the process that we're going through now, because that's the type of people we are. Um, again, Tammy and I help everyone. Okay, we're very, very humble, and we're very good business people. People have to understand. They look at us and they see tattoos, and we're called the Ink Gardener, and we're rough around the edges, but we're very educated. We had 26 years in business. I mean, 26 years construction, not only construction, now peppers. We know a lot about business. I have a business degree in business administration. You would never think it, would you? You would never think that this individual was smart. You would never think I maintained a 4.0 until the last semester and then got a 3.8 because I slacked a little and got lazy. But that's the people we are. Don't become like these other individuals. Because remember, when you gravitate towards these cliques because you want to fit in and you want to be a part of something, if they're spewing negativity, you're going to get caught up in it and things are going to happen. And even if you're successful, you're going to get caught into it. But here's the thing, when you're successful, who cares? Who cares what anybody thinks? You're going to be slandered along the way, no matter what you do, no matter what business you're in, no matter how far you move forward. People are always going to be jealous, or they're always going to attack. And you have to ignore it. You have to ignore it because this is your life. It's not theirs. You think these big companies, these multi-million-dollar companies and CEOs, turned around, tucked tail, and shut down their business because they heard no, or they heard you can't do it, or they heard you're a failure, no, they drove forward to push to the goal that they had and succeeded. Some of the best people in this world who are speaking like I speak right now have made $90 billion, opened a multi-billion-dollar company from nothing, And you can do it too. If you're looking for extra cash flow, if you're looking for something, do it. Grow seedlings, sell seeds, sell sauce. And if anybody tries to hinder you from doing that, forget about them. They don't mean anything. If they try to convince other people or send henchmen, who cares? You know? It's like someone calling you fat, or someone calling you gay, or someone calling. Who cares? You can't let words define who you are. You can't let them hurt you, because you're never going to succeed in life. You want to know what? If it bothers you that someone said something, then admit, say, that's what I am. Look, I'm an asshole. And I'll scream it at the top of my lungs. I'm an asshole, because that's who I am. I'm an individual. And that's what you got to be, no matter what your purpose or who you are. I see people preach God, which is great, because, I have my own relationship with God, but I believe in the morals and values that it teaches society, which is lost today. There's other people who preach different things, and it's what they believe in. But if you believe in something, you need to strive for it. That's how to be successful. Don't follow these trends. Don't follow these cliques. And if the opportunity presents itself, stand up for yourself. Don't shut down and shut off Facebook and be hindered by the negativity. Fight it. Stand up for yourself, because it won't always only self-promote. Okay, it'll self-promote the negativity of them. They're exposing themselves, so they're kind of their own demise and don't even realize it. But do it for yourself, because business will drive forward. Bad publicity is good publicity, no matter what. People are hearing your name, and it's exposure. I mean, it sounds stupid, but look it up. Look at these business CEOs talk. Look at all these successful entrepreneurs talk. Any publicity is good publicity, because it puts you out there. It's marketing. It's how to promote. That's what you do. And all these other people, they're just gnats and flies on a wall. That's all they are. They can talk all they want. They can say all they want. But really, they're only upset because of their own lives, because they haven't succeeded. And that ain't their fault. Maybe it carried out from their parents, or maybe it carried out from being picked on, or whatever it may be. But they never took the ball and ran with it and said, you want to know what? I'm going to be something. I'm going to strive for it. I'm going to have a successful business, or I'm going to take pride in my hobby, and I'm going to learn everything I can and then teach others. That's where you have to be. And for all the negative people out there, and all the ones who are starting shit, like the ones who attacked us, sorry for cursing, don't think. I said, we see everything. We see everything. Every chat, all your back channels, everything. I have screenshot upon screenshot. But we're not the only ones. You have to realize when you do this stuff, especially if you're an influence in the community, you shouldn't be caught up with certain people. Just to let you know, because I've seen the chats and I've seen what was said. Um, it doesn't look good for you because we're not the only ones getting the information. There's a whole wide array of people getting the information. So be a positive influence and don't get wrapped up in the garbage and don't ruin your reputation or your name because of individuals who are negative or unhappy with their own life and want to start trouble or live off drama. Don't do it. And for you guys in the pepper community, you want to know what? You're supposed to be humble. This is supposed to be a place to learn. This is for any community. For the people who are watching this, it's not just I'm not just talking about the pepper community. This is for everyone. Be humbled, especially in business. Be humbled, but stand up for yourself and stand strong and be loud. You want to be successful, that's what you have to do. Always stand up for yourself. Never be afraid. Never. I don't care who you are, what self complex you have. If you're self conscious, whatever it may be, stand up for yourself so you can feel good here and always push forward. And thank you to everyone who has supported me and my wife. We had overwhelming support. People have supported us and bought from our shop, and we can't thank the community enough for backing us up and also sharing their own stories that happened to them and the attacks that they received. And we're all here to help each other, and we're all here to help each other strive. No one's competition. No one. Just because I make sauces, if Tom next door opens up a sauce company, I'm going to help him out and I'm going to help him push forward. You want to know why? He's not my competition. He's not. The pepper community, the business, it's small. It's small. The world's this big. We all should work together and help each other out, congratulate each other. Everybody knows Tammy and I are going for world hottest pepper. I haven't heard anything but negativity. And the thing is you guys don't even have your facts straight. You don't even know. You think I'm going to shell out $20,000 on a bad decision? It doesn't work like that. Like that's idiocy. Like why? Who would believe that? You know, you should be congratulating the people because I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter if we hold the title for a day and someone else does it. I'm going to walk over and I'm going to shake that man's hand and say, congratulations, that's awesome. Awesome. Because that's the type of people we are. Tammy and I are just humbled in what we do. And if you're our friends, and all our friends will tell you, and all the people who know us, we're humbled, we're giving, we share advice, we talk about life, regardless if it's pepper community or not, and we share knowledge. Tammy and I have been through a lot in life. We're always happy to share our knowledge and always to take calls. Listen, back in the day, I used to take calls from veterans at 3 in the morning. It didn't matter. I answered my phone anytime. If someone was down on a ledge or someone had a problem or someone needed something, boom. I didn't care what time it was. I didn't care if it was 3 in the morning and I had to be up at 5 or be at work at 5. I was answering my phone. And that's the way this community should be. Everybody should always help each other out. And if you can't do that, step away and walk away. A lot of these people who are trash talking have nothing better to do in life. They sit home. They either live off of government assistance or they're, they hate their own lives or their jobs or whatever it may be. And those are the negative people. And they're all around you. You want to be successful. Surround yourself with successful and knowledgeable people, not negative people. Even people who are knowledgeable but negative, they're not worth your time. Get them out of your life because all they're going to do is hinder you in your path. God gives you many paths to take, and you have to choose the right one. Don't choose the one with the negativity because it's never going to get you anywhere. So, with that said, I'm Mike Gardner, aka Mike Rage, and I hope everybody enjoys this. I'm doing this for YouTube because I was in Facebook jail because I was reported by a bunch of people, and I'm going to post it. I hope everybody watches it, and even for the haters, you want to know what? What can you say about this video? Everything I said is truth. I'm a genuine person. I'm an individual. I am my own individual, and this is who I am. Take it or leave it.